You have Clemson quarterback Trevor Lawrence.
Trevor, this is Matt with the state. Just what was Virginia doing on early downs, kind of early in the game to maybe get you on some third and longs, and how nice is it to have a guy like Travis to dump it off when you get in those situations?
Yeah, a lot of things. Part of their plan defensively is just to mix it up. They have a lot of movement up front with their linebackers, and then coverage-wise, they do a good job of just mixing it up, trying not to have too many tendencies. So we knew that was going to be a challenge going in. And I just think early on we didn't really execute on first and second down like we needed to. I think they stuffed us a couple times in the run game just with some good movement on their D-line. They did that really well. And then just in some of the passing stuff, just like we didn't necessarily take advantage of all our opportunities early. But I like how we adjusted. I feel like we started making more and more plays downfield and also running the ball. Travis had a great game. The O-line played great again. I mean, that's 3 games in a row. They've played really, really well. That group just is really clicking, and I feel like our relationship is really good too from me and the O-line's perspective. So I feel like we're in a really good spot. I think they played really well, handled the different identification, structures, blitzes, all that stuff. They did really well.
Trevor, Rob WCRS. What are your overall thoughts on your play tonight, and how do you feel this game tested you and the team, and what do you expect from Miami next Saturday night?
Yeah, I mean, I thought I played pretty well. Definitely not perfect. Missed 2 or 3 throws. A couple I could have maybe gave them more of a chance to make a play on the ball, and then I'm trying to think what else. Just that was mainly it. But I feel like I played pretty well. I was sharp. You know, I stayed locked in and just took what they gave me. You know, I think their defensive philosophy is kind of bend, don't break, and they did a good job of keeping everything in front of them. And it's hard to get some downfield opportunities against that defense, just the way they play. So I think we played well offensively overall. Definitely got some stuff we need to correct, but yeah, Miami. I mean, we haven't really got to them yet. Just making sure we're taking care of who's next, and that was Virginia this week. So I'm excited to watch them tomorrow. I've seen a little bit on TV from when they played a little bit of Louisville and when they played Florida State too. So they look good. They're a really good team. Fly around. It's one thing I noticed defensively. They seem like they got a lot of speed, and just it's cool that their program is on the rise again. So I'm just looking forward to that challenge. I know the team is, and we'll be prepared.
Hey, Travis. Trevor Groves from CUTigers.com here. Your offensive line usually does such a good job protecting you and yourself at avoiding sacks. You gave up a couple sacks tonight and had the grounding. What did you see on those plays? Yeah,
one was just they really the grounding they played. They brought the perfect pressure for the particular play we had on, and just going forward, we might need to have a check or whatever that may be just for that situation. So they did a good job of they just had a good play call, defensive play call right there. So that got us, and I was trying to I had a hitch to the field where I was kind of rolling to and was trying to throw it near Frank, but I was kind of getting hit, so I didn't get the ball back to the line of scrimmage. And then the other sack, I think Jackson might have just missed the guy a little bit, but other than that, I mean, the guys played lights out and can't complain. It's going to happen every now and then when you, threw the ball 30-something times, it's gonna happen for sure. So really, really thankful for that group, and they played really well.
Hey, Trevor.
Yep.
Hey, it's Chris Idell from Hermiston Radio in Baltimore. Just talk about Virginia this year and last year at the SEC title game. Were their defense different this year, or are they getting better, or what do you think?
They weren't personnel. They were really similar. They lost one defensive back, one interior guy on the D line. They lost a linebacker. That was mostly it. Maybe a few other guys, but they had 8 or 9 returning starters back. So it's really similar. They did a few different things structure-wise, a few new wrinkles this year, but I think they played really well. They gave us, they challenged us in a lot of ways. So I think it was good to get this game in. and there'll be some good stuff to learn from on film, some opportunities we need to take advantage of, and also some things that we need to prepare for. So they played a really good game, and definitely hats off to them. Played us hard for sure.
Hey, Trevor.
Trevor, it's Pete at AP. It seems like every time you guys get pressed a little bit, you come back the next week, work hard, figure out what went wrong, and then kind of take it to heart and really improve. Do you have any doubts that is going to be a scenario for you guys this time around too?
No, I mean, I think that's part of what makes a program and a team great is how they respond and taking it week to week. And it's a pretty good. We're in a pretty good position when we're kind of disappointed in an 18-point win. I mean, that was we still won the game, played pretty well. Definitely have some things to clear up, but like I said, I mean, that's a good situation to be in when you're kind of disappointed by that. So, but no, I mean, every week we're trying to get better, trying to learn from last week, and I'm really glad this week we got challenged in some new ways, some things we can learn from and definitely grow from. And I mean, that's, like I said, that's part of being a great team, is making adjustments and getting better every week.
It's Trevor again. We've seen the gradual improvement of Travis in the passing game since he was a freshman when he kind of struggled. 5 catches tonight for over 100 yards and a touchdown. How much different is it from maybe your freshman year having him as an option in the passing game?
Yeah, I mean, it's just opened up our options, a lot of what we can do. When you trust a guy coming out of the backfield to catch the ball, it definitely opens up your playbook and gives us a lot more opportunities. So that's the first thing. And then, I mean, to go along, like I said, as a quarterback too, just being confident. I don't have any doubt he's going to catch it when I throw it to him. I'm not nervous so we worked on that a lot this summer and off season, trying to build that chemistry. So it's definitely paying off.
Hey,
Trevor,
Trevor.
Virginia go ahead, Matt.
I was just wondering, as a leader on the team, did you have any conversations with DeMarcus before he transferred? Did you guys talk at all?
Definitely not about that. I mean, just being a teammate with someone, you talk to him a little bit. Didn't really get to know him too well. Just wasn't here very long, but wish him the best. But no, I didn't really have any conversation with him prior to that. But wish him the best. It's everyone's situation is different, so he had to do what's best for him.
Trevor, Virginia had 7 turnovers last week against Duke, and including 5 interceptions. Y'all coming in off the bye. How proud are you about the way you protected the ball tonight on offense?
Super happy about that. I mean, if you had to pick one thing offensively, that's one of the main things, is just protect the ball. When you start turning it over, you give the other team a really good chance to stay in the game, and especially in a game like tonight. I mean, if we had a couple turnovers, that it could have turned out a lot different. Obviously we trust our defense, but that puts the defense back against the wall when you turn the ball over. So I'm really proud of just how we're taking care of it, focused on it, making it a priority. That starts with me, obviously. You can see the improvement there, so definitely happy with it.
Last question. All right, there's no more questions for Trevor.
Thanks, Trev.
All right, y'all. Y'all have a good night.
Dude.